Yo, what's going on, everybody? Hello, Twitch. Hello, YouTube. Welcome to another legendary tabletop live stream. So today, we're going to be playing some more Final Girl. We did another random companion app fight, and we have Octavia versus the Intruders at the Sunnydaze Mall. So this is going to be a weird one. But yeah, we got everything set up already. And yeah, we do have some special rules and stuff for this, which we've got the Savior Ally. We have him, he's going to be the orange meeple, right? And the setup card that we have from the companion app was Black Friday, so this was the setup. And these are the available, I guess you can't really see those, huh? Let me move this down a little bit. Do like right there, I guess. Okay, so at the Sunnydaze Mall, we have 3 searchable locations. So we have Stan's Sporting Goods has a grenade. I want the grenade. I mean, compared to a self-help book and a gift card, I mean, what's gonna help us to kill someone, right? The grenade. And it looks like you could dual wield grenades. That would be sick. Yeah, so the Savior starts in this position. He's going to be the orange meeple. Final Girl's down here. We have a chopper in the atrium along with the victim. And then this is... the killer is 3 killers, technically. I mean, it's the Intruders. So we have 3 separate killers. Each have 6 health. And their own final health token. And then it will flop. Like between who is the active killer at the moment. So it starts out as Trish, who is the red meeple, and then I think some cards, tarot cards and such will change the active killer. But I think the only thing we really have to do is flip a starting event. But let's look real quick at our Final Girl. So she's got 5 health. And we give her 4 and a final health token. And this is Octavia. So Octavia has a couple bonuses for saving victims. So she moves a space, reduces the horror by 1, takes an action card with a max of 2 time. Okay. And we have the Savior Ally. Okay, the Savior Ally, one thing I'm just now noticing is that he's got his own actions. I do remember this a bit from the Hunter, so we can use the Savior Ally when we build trust with him. So build trust is one of the action cards that comes with, yo, what's going on, Chur Game? Actually really glad you're here because we have we're doing another Final Girl companion app, so we have used the app to randomize a scenario for us, and we have the Intruders versus, I mean, Octavia is the Final Girl. Finally, Demon in the Shadows is in my house. There's a good chance I will be getting Demon in the Shadows tonight. As a late Christmas gift, but if not, I'm gonna order it as soon as possible. So, and then I will stream it as soon as I can. I'll be at the beach probably for New Year's, so soon enough, we'll get it out, get it played, get it on the legendary tabletop, right? So, yeah, we actually have 3 killers here. We have an ally. I mean, I put all the health tokens out, and there's only 2 tokens left. Where was I? So yeah, we can only use these Savior actions. You will hate even more Final Girl while playing. Yeah, it's true. I don't know what it is about Final Girl, man. It's addicting, right? Like, just rolling the dice and, like, either getting a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, I just like that the outcome is different every time. You're never going to have the exact same game. Like, you're never going to have the exact same game twice. So, And the being able to mix and match, I'm learning, is pretty interesting. You already read it and was like, yeah, I will not win. Oh, so it's hard. Okay. Demon in the Shadows. Have you played Rotten Harvest? Is that one good? Is that one hard? Hopeless Diplodocus is here too. Welcome in. So yeah, we have the build trust action card with this one. So we're going to want to build trust with that ally so that we can use his abilities, because we start on the go to hell. And if we can get him to the eat me phase, what I mean is, like, right here it kind of shows when you get him to the eat me level, you can recover health and reduce damage from an attack by 1. Yeah, we're doing good. How are you doing today, Hopeless? Oh, I actually was watching a documentary about Earth, and they were talking about dinosaurs, and they said that it's pronounced Diplodocus, and like that just like blew my mind, because I was like reading like Hopeless Diplodocus, but it's just Diplodocus. Like, I've been saying it like a total moron. So you still haven't played a Rotten Harvest, already watched a playthrough and read it. Doesn't feel hard. Okay, that's good. We've also got Octavia's. No, it's Diplodocus. It's 100% Diplodocus. I don't think David Attenborough is wrong. So for Octavia's Eyes Only, if we do win this, I will remember to open this. It is Diplodocus. I will type it out. Okay, for the sake of the rhyme of my name, we'll say it the wrong way. I've been saying it the wrong way this whole time. There's no way I'm going to call you Diplodocus. Hopeless Diplodocus? Come on, bruh. We ain't doing that. Okay. So yeah, we've got 3 killers, and it is weird they all start in the same spot, but I guess that's kind of helpful, so we can kind of avoid all of them. Although there is only 1 active killer at each time, right? So we never get any YouTube chatters, but just in case, I'll keep it open. Alright, we're about to get started. Let's flip a starting event over here. Most importantly, did Daisy have a good holiday and get lots of presents? Damn, I'm trying to think if Daisy got anything this year. She may have just gotten cold, dude. I don't know. She was a bad dog, you know? No, she had a great time. It's just, my sister's dog was here, so, like, she was terrified of her dog, so she just kind of, like, hid in the corner the whole time. Because, and I think she's coming back tonight, and we're watching it for, like, a week. It's a pit bull, so... she just kind of like cowers in the corner. She was just here a minute ago. But yeah, she just like cowers in the corner when that dog's around. And then my other sister's dog, same deal. I mean, he's a huge brown lab or something. Rise of the Nerds. I swear we've had this one like 2 or 3 times. I swear we get the exact same events every time. Place a new victim on both Boards and Bones and Joystick Heroes. Oh, I swear we had this one before. Should we just rip another one? Auto mod, bro. That's what we need. We need like human moderators. I don't know what Twitch does because I can't see anything and I don't know how to control anything. Thank God somebody said change it up. I am tired of seeing the exact same events. I mean, it just seems like for like maybe I play this game often, but still like there's how many event cards are there? There's like the same amount in everything, and it just seems like every time I shuffle them and then I flip one and it just looks identical. There's 10 event cards in each one. In your stream panel, it is an auto mod line. If you use default configuration, I don't know how to mess with any of that stuff, man. I really wish I did. My page is probably as basic as it gets. Like, I don't know what I'm doing on Twitch, to be honest. I have no help, really. I feel like I'm like 75 years old trying to work an iPhone. I mean, this is as good as it gets for me. Like, I can't, I don't know, like, I mean, if you guys tell me what to click, I can definitely do it. To be fair, it is confusing, to be fair. Dude, we gotta get Rolo in here. We were just saying that about British people. I've never even seen that enunciated, or what is it? It's an what do they call those? Like TBF. Nobody says TBF. They say TBH. TBH over here in the US, to be honest. British people are just like, to be fair. You keep the auto mod at a minimum. Alright, let's see if we can do that. Chat settings. I see some stuff here. So we have show mod icons. We have show moderation actions. Those are all turned off. Show message caught by auto mod categories. Maybe we could turn that on and see if we have show mod icons and show moderation actions. Okay. Okay, that seemed to have worked because we have Demon in the Shadows has 3 ways. Oh, 3 ways is a bad word. I could definitely see it being a bad word, bro. No, Demon in the Shadows has 3 ways of losing. You died, the killer dies, or the church collapses / becomes corrupt. Wait, so killer can't die either? You have to save the killer as well? That's super confusing. Don't ruin any more of it for me. What are we doing, dude? Spoiler alert. Maybe it's good that the mod blocked your message. Did you typed it again? Need to kill the killer and don't let him die. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely new. I mean, we have to give credit where credit's due. Van Ryder Games never ceases to amaze me with their ingenuity. Like, each thing, like, oh, another final girl, like, it's gonna be the same thing. But no, it never is. It's always good, right? Okay, so the problematic words, it appears to highlight the problematic word was 3 ways. So when you type 3 ways, they're thinking, I'm assuming it's just like they're thinking you're having a threesome over here, bud, and trying to let me know. I don't know, man. We're not Twitch moderators. We don't have no moderators. How do you get a moderator, and how do you, like, I don't know. I thought there was, I thought that moderators were real people. Apparently they're just bots. So that just shows what I know. Yeah, I can see that you you changed it a bunch, but the issue was 3 ways. You can't write 3 ways. I think you have to put a dash there, bud. No, I wouldn't have noticed that either, man. Like, that's... Like, you can't just write... Like, there's 3 ways. Like, I guess you have to do... Like, 3 comma ways. Like, let's have a 3-way. I should get banned for that. And that is why I keep auto mod at a minimum. If you tell me how to keep auto mod at a minimum, I'll do it. I don't know how. For spam messages, okay. I mean, I see manage moderation settings, but then it opens a whole thing over here about how I have to... It's set to default. Like, I'm too dumb for this. I'm telling you. Maybe I'll look at it like when I'm off stream, but okay. So Rolo is here, lurking. All right, we're gonna do a different starting event. Like I said, food fight. See, this is new, right? We haven't seen this. There's a possibility, at least. If you, an ally or an enemy enters the food court, they receive damage. If there's at least one victim in either food court space. Alright, food court is dead center, right? Right, so these victims don't die, right? It just says you, enemy, or an ally. So the victims are throwing food at us. The savior or the killers, am I right? That might actually help us. Each killer in this, there are 3 separate killers, and each killer has 6 health. And their own final health token. So this is gonna be a bit much for Octavia. Yo, can we just acknowledge, you know, Octavia? I mean, she's pretty hot, right? What do you guys think? Oh, we should also look at the... Oh, this is one of those weird, I forget which one this is for, but it's place at her ultimate ability. Every clip you find of Diplodocus says that it's pronounced that way. I heard that, like, when I was watching a documentary on dinosaurs, and I was like, what are they saying? Like, Diplodocus, isn't it I was literally gonna say Diplodocus. I was like, what the fuck? So yeah, I mean, when I heard that, I was like, should I even let her know that? yeah, because, like, I don't know. But no, it's all good. It's all good. It happens to the people over there in the UK. You know what I'm saying? You know. Place a tracking marker on the 0 value after resolving a no success result on a horror roll or saving a victim. Move the marker 1 space to the right. When you're about to receive damage, you may reduce it by the number of on that space with the marker, and then return the marker to the 0 value. So there's a good shot that Octavia... Okay, so she has like a black eye and she's bleeding blue or something. But she's a tank, right? So yeah, she can defend herself pretty well with that. I think it's almost like a free retaliate or shield or something. Yeah, it's pretty. It's pretty funny. The whole Diplodocus thing. I'm glad. I'm glad I watched that documentary. I mean, I was just like watching this documentary, and they kept saying like, they're like, yeah, the Diplodocus, and he had a British accent too, David Attenborough. I was like, yeah, this guy knows how to say dinosaurs' names, and could you imagine if he was just like, yeah, this is Diplodocus, because that's what I was expecting. And they are the ones with the long necks, right? All right, we start on 6th time. An interesting thing about the Intruders is that this is a tragic day. It's all good. Hopeless Diplodocus. We can call you Diplodocus. You know, it's all good. Just pretend I didn't say anything. Let's yeah, that's fine. Let's roll a focus. I knew there had to be some. Let me say one last thing. So, I knew there had to be something weird when you said. I was like, you know, why is your name Diplodocus? And you're like, I thought that the dinosaur name sounded really cool. So like, you know, sounded really cool or looked really cool because like you saw it and you're like, oh, that's a cool name, you know. But then like the pronunciation of it would have ruined it for you most likely, as we're learning now, right? So, I mean, it's all good though. We can be Diplodocus. I mean, I'm forever gonna call them Diplodocuses. We get a single success and a convert. We could pitch here for a double success. I mean, we kind of want to get into that 3 dice situation, don't we? Like as soon as possible. I'm just gonna deny the way you say it. Not gonna lie, that's fine. That's fine. Or we could take a single. I think we take a single success here. It's the same result. We just lose the time. That's fine. That's fair. What is the actual plan though? We don't really have a plan yet. And I kind of want to know where this grenade's at. Like the grenade is. Will we be playing cartographers again soon? I was gonna play cartographers tonight, but I was so mad that like the last time I streamed cartographers, it sure game will tell you like it. I went to download like the stream itself and it was broken up into like 30 seconds at a time, and it just like it was super frustrating. I think it's something to do with my internet. It seems to be working today. Yeah, it seems to be working today, but it was something to do with my internet, and it was super frustrating. And yeah, no, cartographers, I am gonna continue the series. It's cartographers heroes, and we're going to do I was telling Rolo that we're gonna do each map pack on. We're gonna do each map pack playing heroes, like cartographers heroes. We're gonna do both sides of this stock map that comes with heroes. So we'll do C and then D, and then we'll continue to map pack 1 with cartographers heroes. We'll do side N1 and then side N2. That's the volcano one. And then we'll do map pack 2, which is a frill. And then we will do, I don't know what map pack 3 is, but we will do map pack 3. and then 4 and 5 and 6 and so on till we get to Hornhelm, and then we can switch it up. Like, however, we can maybe do random. I would love for people to play along, though. That was kind of the point of me streaming cartographers, like, in the first place, but it just didn't happen. So you're gonna try and get it. Well, I mean, a suggestion would be just to print the maps off of BGG. You can print those maps. You want to make sure you get the correct version. You don't need to buy the whole game, though. If you just want to play along, you can print the paper off the internet. It's super easy. It's a free game. Like, you shouldn't have to buy the whole game, like the cards and stuff. Yeah, you could just print the maps if you want to play that. And what I do to actually even save money, like, I have one of each map laminated, so that, and then I have wet erase markers that I can BGG, so boardgamegeek.com. That's right, you're not a board gamer. BGG is the main. It's like Steam for board gamers. That is piracy. We don't promote that in the files of BGG. You can't find it. Wink. You can find it. Wink, wink. It's not. Like, I'm pretty sure Keith Mateka is totally fine, and he's admitted that he wants people to print out the maps and all that from Board Game Geek. I've seen in the forums, so yeah. I mean, it's only gonna promote the game more, so it's all good. Okay. So yeah, the game plan here. We don't really have a game plan. I think we just go. Let's go and do a walk. Now, if we're successful on a walk, which way do we want to go? Yeah, no, board game designers are usually pretty cool about, especially with a roll and write like that. Like, that's something that Twitch doesn't like, those kind of things. Yeah, I know. When we played Teenage Dirtbag in the background, that got muted. We didn't get a copyright strike, which was kind of hoping for, to be honest, but we didn't get that, which is good. Yeah. Acquire one of each side, like, for each map pack too, if you can. I know some of the map packs might be hard to get a hold of, but if not, I could send you a PDF is what it's called here, in a non-dodgy way. All right, yeah, sounds good. Just yeah, as many people that want to play along, that whoever wants to play along. I mean, you could play the game with up to 100 people, so it is good, cartographers, I think. And yeah, we'll see if anyone can beat my scores. They're usually pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. The 2 times that I have played on stream, we've gotten legendary cartographer, which is awesome. I may have just broke the table, but yeah, we'll see. You said that about wingspan. Alright, I'm done. Let's go. Let's walk. Where are we walking to? Looks like nowhere. Well, we can move 1 space, right? Yeah, let's move 1 space. Which direction do we want to go? To build trust, again, do we have to be in this space with the savior? Yeah, I think that's the point of this, right? So we need to work this way. I think we need to be in this space with the savior to build trust with him, so let's work our way towards the savior. The closer we are to the savior, the better, I think. Alright, so we'll move 1 space for a time there. We'll go down to 4 time. And I kind of want to stop there. to save my time for other stuff, we could do a focus. Let's try one more focus. Okay, we get that single success, going down to 3 time and putting us on 1 horror. That's huge, right? So we're already rolling 3 dice, as long as they don't bump that horror up this time. So we're gonna do planning phase now. That's the end of the action phase. We still have some cards, which never happens. We're gonna hold on to these 3 for our first turn, and we're gonna go to the planning phase with 3 time. We're gonna spend the 3 time on a sprint and a close call. And then we'll return these cards, reset the time to 6, and we'll do our first killer phase. So, okay, so it says all killers target the final girl, closest victim, and attack. So there are no victims in any of the killer spaces. So we can look at the location board real quick. So we have all 3 of these killers, the black, the gray, and the red in this space. And I'm assuming the tarot cards will have like just the active killer will move around and do something, but we don't know. Let's flip a tarot card first and see what happens here. So we have, there's blood everywhere. Okay, first we're going to change the active killer from Trish to the gray meeple. We don't know the names really. And then target the final girl, closest victim, move and attack, and then increase the horror, which sucks. I knew I should have held on to that focus, and we probably should have got a distraction. But we'll do that in that order. So we're going to change the active killer. So the active killer becomes the gray meeple. And then we have target the final girl, closest victim, move and attack. So if we're looking at the location board, the gray meeple is the active killer now. So they're going to try and get to, well, I guess closer is better, says Sure Game. So there is 2 guys here, but they can't get into that store. So they need to go directly into Zap Shack and kill a victim. So a victim, maybe I'll play Final Girl tomorrow. Which one are you going to play, bud? You going to play the new one? So a victim dies, our first victim dies. Bloodlust goes up, which means horror goes up by 2, 3. Jesus. That really hurts. So the horror went up by 3 because of the bloodlust going up, bumped it up 2. So we were on 1. So it goes 1, 2, and then 1 extra from the tarot card. That sucks. You're going to play Demon in the Shadows? Alright. Yeah, when I get... We'll see tonight. I'm supposed to get some bonus Christmas presents tonight. You know, apparently somebody messed up the white elephant or whatever it is that we do. Or Pollyanna type situation. So, like, I already got some presents, but, like, somebody else got me something or something. So, we'll see. There's a chance we get Final Girl for Christmas. If we don't, just going to order it myself, of course, like, right away. So, we'll see. And we are going to play the Series 4 as it comes out. So, we'll be a little bit behind with A Rotten Harvest, and then we'll do Demon in the Shadows, and then we should be caught up. Yeah, hopefully we do get that. So we'll see. You know, it was on my list. Man, that was a rough killer phase. So we have a panic phase. Nobody's gonna panic because there's no victims in the spaces with the killers. And then we have an upkeep phase where we flip a savior card, I believe is the only thing we do during upkeep phase. So can everybody see the savior cards? Maybe I should just move them up here. And then flip them here. Oh my god, this is so painful. Okay, so since we're on that, that's why we need to build trust like almost immediately with this guy, man. He doesn't trust us at all. So we're on the go to hell step. So unfortunately, we need to increase the horror by 2 now. That's going to put the horror on 6. We had it on 1. It went from 1 to 6 in 1 turn. That sucks. Like, totally sucks. But that's upkeep, and we're back to the action phase. Let's try to reverse that. I mean, we can't. We don't have any focuses. We didn't get a distraction. Our best bet is to try to get closer to the Savior and then maybe pick up a build trust. So, I mean, we can walk and sprint, and we have a close call, and that's really it. Let's do a walk first. And luckily, we're still rolling 2. Alright, we get a single success and a convert. I think we do pitch here. We pitch short rest and weak attack. So we spend a time. Or would it be better to pitch on the sprint? Well, we have a close call anyway, so let's pitch now. We'll spend the time. We go down to 5 time, right? And then we can move up to 2 spaces, so let's move 1 space, 2 space into the space with the chopper and the victim, and then we will play a sprint, and then our last card in hand is close call. Oh my god. If we close call this, we don't get 2 tiers, right? So what's the better way to do this? I mean, honestly, I think we just spend the 2 time, close call it, and re-roll it. We're going to do that. So we play close call, we spend 2 time, we re-roll the dice. Yo! What the fuck, dude? Alright, we can't move at all. I mean, we can spend a health. Damn, that really hurts, dude. Spend a health 2 time, end our turn to move a space. And a life, yeah. So, holy hell. Oh my god, is anyone seeing this? We're taking 2 tiers. And we're getting into the space with the guy, too. So, yeah, we're taking these 2 tiers. We're spending a health. We're losing 2 more time, going down to 1 time. That really sucks because build trust is 2. Okay, let's yeah, we're down to 1 time. We move this space, right? Up into this space, and then we will spend 2 tiers to move 1 more space into the space with the Savior, so now that we can build trust. Unfortunately, we don't have any time to buy a build trust. We have 1 time to spend, so we go into planning with 1 time. We purchase a close call, and we get our free cards, and that is about it. That is all we can do. We return these to the tableau and reset the time to 6. We could do the next killer phase, so it's going to be all killers. Target the final girl, closest victim, and attack. Okay, again, no victims or the final girls in the space with any killers, so we're just going to flip a tarot card here. Okay, we have Relentless Pursuit. We flip an event card first. Okay, the event card is Renovations. So we have roll a die and place a destroyed wall token on one of that store's walls if possible. Roll a second die and repeat. So we have some renovations happening. So we'll roll a die. Let's see what happens here. Okay, we rolled a 4, which is Joystick Heroes. So that's going to be here. We might need to ask a game here. Or ask Chur game here. Last game I only did like 4 damage with cards and managed to kill Krampus. Still lost. You only did 4 damage with cards? You killed Krampus and still lost? How is that possible? Oh, we got a little cord here. And Rick and Morty's mouse pad showing. How does the renovations work here? So we rolled a 4. So joystick heroes, does that just connect those 2 spaces? But which spaces? Yeti and Misfit toys plus elves fighting back. You know what I really don't like about the Krampus one is when you move into a space with the elves, you lose time. And I think it's based on how many elves are in that space. It's like you could have 6 or 7 victims in there and just lose all your time. It's horrible. Okay, we're gonna blow this wall up. Which wall? Do we just pick a wall here, dude? I mean, I'd rather do here than here. Somebody help me with this real quick because I don't understand it. You keep destroying walls? Like what? Roll a die and place a destroyed wall token on one of that store's walls if possible. And then you roll a second die and repeat, so you just do it twice? Alright, well, let's roll another one. Krampus coming back to life and attacking me without any means to defend is what make me lost. Yeah, that sucks, man. I don't know if we've ever killed Krampus. We killed Mort as Krampus, but I think Krampus whooped us. And if not, we definitely cheated, right? All the videos are on YouTube. Like, if you guys don't like this format, like these 4-hour, or I think they feel 4 hours to me, but like the long stream, like long format, everything I've ever streamed is on YouTube in like a short 20-minute video. Did you break the wall when killing the victim? Are you supposed to? Oh, we're doing renovations event card. And our next one's a 2. So a 2 is going to be boards and bones. Which I want to say that's over here. Yep. So we just destroyed this wall, like. You mean from the last terror phase? What do you mean? Like every time a victim dies, you destroy a wall? How so? So where you get into terror or the where's the question coming from? Did you break the wall when killing the victim? We have a event happening right now. It says renovations. It just says roll a die, place a destroyed wall token on one of the store's walls if possible. And then it says roll a second die and repeat. So we choose the wall that breaks, right? I mean, essentially right now we can just connect either this space or this space. I mean, let's go with this space, right? my god. I'm assuming that's how renovations works. It says discard, discard. Let's continue on. I feel like I've given ample time to see the card, right? It might be hard to read though. Like I don't have a proper perspective, especially if you're on your phone watching this. Like that has to be like the smallest screen I've ever seen. All right. So we were mid killer phase, right? So first thing that happened was we flip an event, then we have target the final girl move twice and attack. So final girl only. The active killer is still the gray killer. So we're gonna go back to the location board. We move twice. We're moving for one. So we have, let's go one. Can't find a PDF to copy paste. Whenever anyone takes damage in a store or destroyed wall. What? Bruh. In the rules of Sunnydaze Mall, stores. There are 6 stores. Military Surplus are us, Boards and Bones, Zap Shack, Joystick Heroes, Stand, Sporting Goods, and Smoke and Object. Whenever anyone takes damage in a store, they will be knocked through an eligible wall of your choice. Right, but they died. They still get knocked through the wall, I guess. So it is our choice. All right, so we have a couple things we missed then. I'm glad you said something now, this early on. We destroyed this one, which would mean they could probably, if these are connected then. I think we just connect the exit space then, in that case, right? So we choose there, and then they still have to move like this, 1, 2, and then they target the final girl and attack. Okay, so that is the end of the killer phase. We have panic phase and upkeep phase. We're gonna flip a savior card. Even if they died, I didn't watch the first killer phase. That's why I just realized, all right, yeah, thanks for letting me know now. Because I would have went through the whole game like I did on Hunter without breaking any walls. I was wondering what those fucking tokens were for too. All right, let's flip a savior card for upkeep phase. You're not the boss of me. Move the savior 3 spaces away from you? Dude, come on. We are trying so hard. You have games where no walls were destroyed? Wow, that seems unlikely, dude. Nobody ever took damage. Oh, I guess it's only the store. The stores, I see. Okay. We gotta move the savior 3 spaces away from us, dude. This sucks. So we're gonna go 1. If he goes in here, he takes damage. So let's go 2, 3. God damn it. Okay, there's upkeep phase. Let's go back to the action phase. Let's start doing stuff. I mean, wait, what happened to our time? Oh, we had no time to buy cards. I was gonna say, because we wanted to get a build trust going, but we're gonna have to walk down there. We just can't find that those lucky rolls today, you know? Yo-ho! As I say that, we get a double success. Read it and weep. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. We gain 2 time, and we reduce the horror by 1. You love to see that. Let's walk. Come on, give me another double success. Bruh. We could close call that or just pitch, close call, and focus to move one space. I think we do that. Kind of protect Savior from... Yeah, let's do that. Let's pitch. I mean, we are safer staying, right? But let's pitch our last 2 cards, close call and focus, to move one space. So we spend the time, we go down to 7 time. We will be able to pick up a build trust and a sprint. So we have a good chance next turn. Alright, we're going to move one space. We really only can move out to here, so that's fine. That's the end of the action phase. We go to planning phase with 7 time. This is huge. We're going to get some cards here. We're going to buy a build trust for 2. That puts us on 5 time. We're going to pick up a sprint for 2. That puts us on 3 time. And then we're going to get a distraction for 3. And then that's going to be all of our time. We get our free cards, short rest, weak attack, walk. We reset the time to 6 and return the action cards to the tableau. Walk, focus, focus, close call. We move on to the next killer phase. All killers target the final girl, closest victim, and attack. Alright, again, we have the killers are just kind of chilling, bro. They're not in any spaces with any victims, so nothing really happens. We're going to flip our next terror card. Dude, what is with the event cards? We don't like keeping track of this many event cards. Mall rats. If the savior is not on the board, discard and draw the next terror card. Otherwise, place 2 new victims with the savior. Okay, we can do that. 2 new victims go with the savior. Immediately resolve a savior card. You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. This is ridiculous. This savior card, man, he just fucking sucks, to tell you the truth. And then we do another event. This is absurd. Okay, so this one's plain and simple. We're losing 3 time off jump. So we go from 6 to 3. Nice and easy. You love to see it. We flip another event card. We have some wet floors along with our renovations. See, that's the kind of stuff that I would wish the moderator would get rid of. I guess we're moderator now, so we can just fucking delete it. Bam! Get out of here, you know what I'm saying? Alright. So wet floors says whenever a victim is in a railing space, roll twice and apply the lower result. Show the savior card, please. This one. Read the first bit? Oh my god, why would they put that in such small writing? It says discard and draw a new savior card if the savior is not in your space or adjacent to your space. Okay, so, alright, well I guess we don't lose 3 time. I'm telling you, like, your game, it's like he knows all the cards. It's crazy. Or maybe I'm just, like, oblivious. Okay, I'll hang out with whomever I want to. That sounds like something I've said before. No, he is not adjacent. He is 2 spaces away. Remember, he moved 3 and then we just moved 1, so. Alright, this one we definitely do. So it's move the savior 2 spaces towards the killer. That actually helps us. Here, sorry, I'll show the location board now so you can see. So we were both here. We had no time to get a build trust. We flipped the savior card. It said move 3 spaces. Then we were only able to move 1 space. And then the whole 3 time thing happened. He's not adjacent. So we do a new savior card. And now it says move the savior 2 spaces towards the killer. So we can go 1, 2, right into our space. Glad I catch it. I made so many errors with the Mall and Hunter. It is a lot of rules. Yeah, it is. It is. Hey, man, now you know how I feel, bro. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're trying to just play a game of Final Girl 2, right? It is a lot of little bullshitty rules and things, but we are appreciative of you calling us out on it because then we remember it most of the time. So that's how we learn, right? So this guy moves into our space, if I'm not mistaken. So that was actually tremendously helpful because we have a build trust in hand. I don't know how I feel about the whole wet floor situation. It's whenever a victim in a railing space panics, roll a die and apply the lower result. Okay. So they want him to jump off the railing is essentially what's going to happen. Oh, we do have somebody from YouTube chat. Just found your channel. It's the right amount of chill. Silly and hard, just what I need while I study. I'll be lurking. We appreciate that. Thank you. Alacane from YouTube. Yeah, we're just playing some Final Girl over here. So yeah, we never get YouTube chatters. That's crazy, right? I don't know how to like merge the chats either. Like that would be something that I wish I could do. So yeah, that was it for. What were we doing? That was upkeep, right? So right away we can build trust here. This is super helpful. What just happened? Like that turn of events. So let's do a build trust first while we're still rolling 2 dice. So we want to get this guy out of the bad situation. Oh my god. You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. Come on. Oh. Dude, what the heck? Man. Did anybody see that? Can I just re-roll? Like, what the heck, dude? That is so unfortunate. Alright, we lose 2 time. We increase the horror by 1. That was our build trust. We attempted to build trust with this guy. This is the part of the game I can't stand. We just roll double tiers all day, but we get 2 tiers. That's like one good thing. I know Rolo be making fun of us for playing with the tiers, but goddamn, dude, how do you roll so many blanks and just keep playing? It's super irritating. Yeah, that was awful. I don't even know what to do at this point. Like, we're kind of just stuck here. Like, I wanted to build trust, but we couldn't. I mean, there's just no way to combat that. Like, even a single success would have been fine, right? Increase the trust by 1. We couldn't get that. So let's just rock with a distraction, I guess. We've only got 4 time left. Let's roll some dice. Alright, we get a convert and a tier. Let's pitch short rest and weak attack for a single success, gaining a time back and reducing the horror by 1. So we get a little closer, or we're putting it on 5 horror and 5 time basically. So not bad. We'll hold on to that walk and sprint and we'll go into the planning phase with 5. We need to get another build trust, unfortunately, because the first one failed. And then I think it's important we get a sprint. Possibly guard might be stronger instead of sprint because they've been moving like 1 or 2 spaces, right? So we may or may not get attacked. We do have to get going though. So let's take this. So that's 4 time. We have 1 time left. Let's get a close call. That seems to help. And then we'll get some free cards as well. And then we'll return these to the tableau. So we have distraction. The failed build trust. That really hurt. I mean, that really hurt. Let's reset the time to 6 and we'll do the next killer phase. So, all killers target the final girl, closest victim, and attack. Okay, again, not in any spaces. So, we do a terror card next. Oh, Twisted Bond. You hate to see it. We only have 3 health tokens left, so... Sorry, let me read this. I just pulled the card out like immediately. So it's Twisted Bond. During the upkeep phase, move the savior 1 space closer to the killer. Ignore this effect if the savior has left play. So that hurts. Not good. It gives all 3 killers 2 extra health as well. Is that how that works, True Game? That sucks if it's true. During the upkeep phase, move the savior 1 space closer to the killer. Ignore this effect if the savior has left play. God damn. We are just getting absolutely cooked here. We're going to lose Octavia. I don't think we should be playing hardcore with the random companion app. I think we continue the series. We could do a poll, but nobody probably even knows what I'm talking about. So, yeah, what a shame. Okay, nice thing about that is we just move on and we do panic phase. Nobody died. We do upkeep phase. This is gonna hurt again. So we flip another savior card. All right. So there is some tiny writing on this up above, which True Game has pointed out. Let go. You're hurting me. Discard and draw a new savior card if the savior is not in your space or adjacent to your space. Okay, we lose 2 health here because he is in our space. So we're going to lose 2 health. And that puts us on 2 health total. So we lose 2 health. That's... Jeez, man. We're just getting clapped by absolutely nothing. Alright. What can we do, man? We have to build trust here. And we really need a success. We should have picked up something like improvise or even potentially... Well, we did a distraction last time. I don't know. Planning would have been good too because we need them. Minor Dark Power is active for all killers. You need to assign damage first to the power. What? Oh, yeah. Like if we attack them. Dude, I don't think we're going to get a chance to take an attack here. I think we're just going to get beat up by the savior, if I'm honest. We're already down to 2 health. Like, we're dead from nothing. Like, we didn't even see a killer yet. We're just getting absolutely cooked. Let's build trust. I mean, it's the best we can do at the time, right? We're not gonna get into a 3 dice situation. We just need some lucky rolls, like. Dude! What the actual fuck? There's no way, dude. I fucking quit. Dude, that was our second build trust attempt, and we just got absolutely cooked. Like, what do you do in this situation? Like, you cannot build trust. We just let that motherfucker die, man. I don't give a shit. Like, if the savior dies, do we lose? We rolled. I'm not spending time on build trust anymore, man. Screw this guy. Am I right? I thought like you had to save him or something. If he dies, we lose? Bro, no. Like, this is cooked. Alright, whatever, dude. We lost again. We can close call this, though. That is one thing I'm glad we picked up. Rollo wants a mulligan. Yo, this is the guy over here talking shit, making fun of me for using the tier dice, and he's out here like, oh yeah, just do a mulligan. Now you know how what we're saying, man. It's hard. Yes, he is the savior. Everyone dies if he dies. Okay. All right, let's do a close call. I'm glad I bought that card. We go down to 4 time. We're gonna re-roll both dice. If these are tiers, they're getting hucked across the room. I'm not lying, bro. Okay, I'll take converts all day. I'll take converts all day. I don't mind pitching cards at all. Like, we pitch 2 cards. We get we might pitch 4 cards, bro. No, it's the same thing. We spend a time is the only difference. So we're gonna pitch 2 cards to get a single success. I always play with the tier dice and the desperation die and the signature action dice. Yo, make fun of him, bro. We play with the tier dice and don't use them. We literally just play with them to show off the cool blue color. Like, that's about it. And you're making fun of me? I'm out here getting absolutely rinsed by the Intruders. Yeah. We're going to increase the trust by 1. That was the big play. Whoop-de-doo. Close call saved our life. Alright, so we lose another time, yeah. We spent 2, we'll spend 1, and then we increase the trust by 1. So trust is going up. I mean, this is what I've been trying to do so far in the whole game. We are at the eat me phase, so we can now use these bottom 2 actions on the ally. We can recover health and reduce damage from an attack by 1, which is big. Okay, we are still amidst the action phase. We could do some sprinting, some walking. We have 2 sprints, a focus. Wait, why do we have 2 sprints? That's oh, we didn't use 1 last time, right? We should have got 2 build trusts. That would have been better. Better move. One thing I will say, Allie Kane from YouTube, is that the only thing I've noticed about like when I stream on YouTube is that it's miles behind where I'm actually at. So the delay is astronomical. So if you send something in the chat, I won't be able to respond, or you won't see the response for like at least 20-30 minutes later. Compared to Twitch, it's usually like a 7 or 8 second delay. Is kind of what I've seen. So I apologize for that, but we did see your chat earlier. Okay, I don't really know what to do now. We don't really want to get out of his space, and we also don't want to take damage. We have some walks, some sprints. We are very close to a grenade. I say we go after a grenade. He is saying it because he still doesn't play Hunter plus Mall without any modification and win it. Otherwise, I do not comprehend. I was just messing around, cheer game. Basically. Because the other day, I don't know if you were here, but Rollo was saying, well, we were playing cartographers, actually. And he was making fun of me for using the tier dice. And I was like, come on, man. You know, the game is like near impossible to win, right? Like, I lose way more than I win in Final Girl. If we don't mulligan, okay? Right, and I was like, you know, I was just saying, like, don't make fun of me, man. Make fun of Cheer Game. He's got the signature dice. He's got, you know, all the rerolls, all the free shit, you know? Like, the signature dice, man, I ain't got none of that. I just use the tier dice, that's all. Every once in a while, it's nice to get a little crybaby. Catch you later, hopeless Diplodocus. Thanks for stopping by, and I am ashamed. Oh, I thought you were leaving. That's usually something you say when you're leaving, right? No one's arguing here. We're all just messing around. Man, it's hella windy here. I can hear like the wind. I'm surprised the internet's not taking a shit today. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Do we go after the grenade? Like, let's just try and get into like the space with the grenade, maybe. Signatures random, not always useful. Tier dice are not always useful, and the desperation dice, I only used it 2 times, and in 1 you died. Yeah, I mean, dude, this game, like, you can't say it's not hard, right? Like, it's 100% based on luck. The reason I play it is because sometimes my luck is good, sometimes my luck is bad. Sometimes we smash a killer, sometimes a killer just mutilates us, dude. And it's a different outcome every time. It makes for a good story, I feel. But that's why we like it, right? But we do have to get, like, this show on the road, if you know what I'm saying, so. Oh God, it's hard. Pray to RN Jesus or you lose. Exactly. Yeah, we try not to mulligan, but I mean, everyone's guilty of it, right? Like, you get just like 4 blanks in a row, and you're like, nah, fuck that. You know, I'm re-rolling, bud. And I wish that there was like a core mechanic built into the game where, like, if you think you've mostly witnessed my bad luck, it's true, like, right? Like, I do roll a lot of tiers. I mean, for instance, like the build trust that we just did twice in a row, that's the first, like, important mechanic of the game. You have to build trust with this guy, or he just basically tells you to fuck off. And he's the most important part of the game. As Chirk Game was saying, he's the savior. So, like, if you can't get him to trust you, like, you're just, I mean, look at us. Like, we haven't been attacked or anything. We've already lost 3 health just from bad rolls. Like, come on, bro. Like, could you imagine that actual movie? Like, you're running around the mall and you're trying to tell this guy, like, yo, you gotta trust me, and then, like, all of a sudden he's beating you with a bat? Like, what the fuck? I don't know. Yeah, we've got to keep going. I say we go after the grenade for, like, a change of heart here. Like, just... Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. A double success on the sprint. We can move 3 spaces. We only need to move 2. What do we do here? We start saving victims? Why didn't we save victims when we passed through here? What are you guys doing? Come with me if you want to live. And the guy's just like, fuck off. You know what I mean? Like, and he's beating you with a bat. Like, it just doesn't make sense. All right, the savior will not follow us at the moment. We're going to move 1, 2, and then we still have, or actually, we're going to bring this victim with us. I don't know why I didn't already save these 2 guys. I passed through the space, unless they weren't there. I'm just an idiot. But we saved 3 victims on this turn, so that's huge. We're about to do some big stuff. And of course, nobody would point out to me that I saved 2 victims. So, like, let's get these 3 victims off the board. We saved 3. Now, we still have 1 movement, and what we're going to do here is gain 2 extra movement on top of that movement. So we get 3 movement. So we have 1 movement left. We take the move 1 space. We have 2 movement left. We take the move 1 space. We have 3 movement left. We take the reduce horror by 1. Horror goes to 4. And now we can still do stuff. So, wait, so 1, 2. We can move for 3 right now, which seems huge. Can we save another victim? I don't think so. Yeah, let's just move into the smoking subject again? I mean, which way do we go here? I mean, we could bring somebody out of the food court. I'm just afraid to go in there. I am afraid to go in the food court because of the food fight. If you, an ally, or an enemy enters the food court, they receive 1 damage. And if there's it's only if there's at least a victim in the food court space. So there is 2 victims there. Let's just move into the smoking subject. So we had 3 movement left over. We go like this, 1, 2, 3. And we saved 3 victims. Big turn. Oh. Hold on a second. If we have 3 movement and we still have a walk in hand and a sprint, we could save like a lot of victims here. It's just like, I don't want to go into the... We'll hold on to the movement. We're not going to try to do everything in 1 turn. Okay, that seems fair. So we go back to the smoking subject. So we go 1, 2, 3 into the smoking subject. It sounds like a vape store. That's where I'd be caught. Okay, we're going to end the action phase there. So what did we end up doing? I think we should be on 3 time because we did a build trust. We lost 1, right? So it would be a 5. And then we did a close call. 4, 3. And then we did a sprint. So we should be on 2 time. Okay. Yeah, because it's moved 3 spaces for a time. We're good to go. Planning phase, 2 time. We pick up another build trust. And we get our free cards. We return these to the tableau, reset the time to 6. Do the next killer phase. Okay. So that was planning. We do killer phase. So it's going to be all killers target the final girl, closest victim, and attack. So nobody in the space. We do another terror card. They're everywhere. Target the final girl, move, and attack. Sorry, it's final girl, closest victim. Now, the active killer right now is the gray one. So, target the final girl, closest victim. This killer is going to move into this space because there's 2 victims here. And attack for 1 and kill another victim, which will raise the bloodlust. And then we're going to change the active killer back up to Trish. So the red killer becomes the active killer. And then we have target the final girl, move, and attack. So they're moving for 2 now. So this red meeple's going to go 1 space, 2 space, trying to get to us. And then we're going to change the active killer from Trish. It's going to go up to the black meeple. And the black meeple is going to target the closest victim and move. So target the closest victim and move for 2. So we go 1, 2 into that space, or there's 2 victims in, well, technically 4 victims in this space. So they're going to go 1 and then 2, and then they are just in this big space with these 4 victims. Yikes. But really nothing terrible happened. I'm fine with it. So that's going to be the end of the killer phase. We do have to panic a guy, so this a victim did die, so all of these are going to panic, so 5 victims. We could just roll 5 dice to speed things up a little bit. Okay, we have a 1, so we'll start with the gray meeple here. A 1, he'll panic into this space. And then we'll do these 4, so we did the 1. So we have 2 6s, a 2, and a 4. So 2 of them will move here. And then we have a 2 and a 4 for here. So they will panic into that space. Question, because the floor is wet, are you ever given the chance to use some kind of electricity to zap the killer if they are standing on the wet floor? I mean, that would make perfect sense, right? Like, that is something that should absolutely be part of the event. Like, I agree with you. But no. Basically, the events are just there to screw you over. Sometimes they give you stuff like, if this happens, but you can do damage as well, but not in this case. We just have wet floors, and it says whenever a victim is in a railing space and they panic, we roll twice and apply the lower result. So basically what they're saying is, since there's wet floors, if these railing spaces, if a victim is in this space, let's like any of these 1, 2, 3 victims, if they panic, we roll twice, we take the lower result, because the lower result would mean they fall into the food court off of the railing. I don't know if you guys have malls in the UK, but usually they're like 2-3 stories high, and I've always thought about jumping from, first to the second floor, and do a little parkour. Damn, I am shaking the table over here. Valid question. New fear unlocked. That's funny. I always thought about, because the floors weren't that high, in our mall. It was if you went to the 3rd floor and tried to jump to the 1st floor, you would die immediately. But, first to the 2nd floor, if you could somehow do it, it wouldn't be that bad. It would just be it would be some cool parkour stuff, Okay. We have some pretty high floors in your malls. Okay, yeah, then don't jump. Don't jump. I guarantee one of these victims is going to die because of that. Yeah, definitely certain death. Alright, that was the panic phase. That was a hell of a panic phase. I mean, we had 5 victims panic. So then we do upkeep phase. So during the upkeep phase, move the savior 1 space closer to the killer. That's pretty unfortunate because he's going to go into this space now. And it says ignore this effect if the savior has left play. He's still in play. And then we will do a savior card. So we're going to flip another savior card. Now, I'm glad we have built some trust because it might not hurt as bad here. So, again, we get you're not the boss of me. So move the savior 2 spaces away from you. Yikes. Can the savior go into the space with a killer, though? So we need to move the savior 2 spaces away from us. I mean, I would assume that he doesn't jump, right? He goes there. Oh my god, we are getting mutilated. This is so hard. We've got to build more trust. We have a walk and a sprint. We can get a little bit closer. Let's start with... Come on, man. Let's start with a sprint. No, let's start with a walk. We need this double success. Okay, we get a single success and a convert. We pitch, short rest, and weak attack for a double success. We spend a time and move 2 spaces. So we go down to 5 time. We move 2 spaces like this. 1, 2. Then we spend 2 tiers to move into the killer space. Oh, maybe we pitch short rest and focus. We hold on to weak attack so we can kind of smack them while... I'm just picturing this fucking... This weak attack that we're about to do. Like, we're running by the killer and we just kind of, like, love tap him on the face. Like, what does Octavia's weak attack really look like? It's like, you know? Alright. What did we do? We did a walk. We pitched 2 cards. We can move 2 spaces. So we are going to end up in the killer space here, but we can't. Right, so I was thinking about doing a weak attack, but we need to get two more spaces to get into that space and do the build trust. So we did 1, 2. And then I was thinking, like, if we end up getting just 1 space here, then we can stay here and do a weak attack. But if we get 2 spaces, we can go there and build more trust. So let's do that. Let's do our sprint. Worst case scenario, we do the... Okay, looks like we're doing the... You know what I'm saying? The weak attack, baby. Alright. Actually, hold up. Let me take that back. I don't want to do the sprint yet. I don't want to do the sprint. We're going to take that back. We didn't roll. You guys didn't even see it, so fuck off. Alright, ready? We do a walk. I don't know why these cards are backwards. Hold on a second. We do the walk. We get the 2 spaces. We end up here. Okay, then we spend 2 tiers to move 1 space. Alright? This is where the tiers come in big, Rolo. This is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about don't use the tier dice. This is how you use the tier dice right here. We walk, or we spend 2 tiers to move into the killer space. We do a weak attack. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. We're gonna weak attack here. We rolled 2. Alright, it was a success. I promise. And then we end up getting a convert, but we could lose a health. Alright, maybe this wasn't the brightest idea, but we end up going down to our last health as we're in the killer space. But we do a damage. So we take a damage off of Twisted Bond. I mean, I am not really okay with what just happened. Because we're going to have to sprint now. Sprint. Oh, no. Alright, well, we can't spend a health. Oh, we can't lose. We just died? Bro, this is what I'm talking about. Can we fall over the railing? We can jump. I mean, it says you can jump, right? Like, let's check real quick, because that is actually a decent question. Spaces marked with railings are considered railing spaces. Railing spaces have white arrows indicating which direction you can move. While moving, you or an ally can choose to jump from a railing space to an adjacent food court space. If you do this, roll a single die. If the result is a 5 to 6, you land safely, receive no extra damage. If the result is a 1 to 4, you receive damage. Victims will not follow you when you jump. Enemies will never jump over voluntarily. Enemies will never jump or voluntarily move from a railing space to a food court space. If an effect causes enemies or victims to move from a railing space to an adjacent food court space, they will receive a damage. Whenever anyone takes damage in a railing space, they are knocked over the railing into the adjacent food court space below, receiving additional damage. Yo! Hold up. We just did damage to this guy. We knocked him down. I'm glad we read that. Yo, Diplodocus on top. That's what I'm talking about. We knock him down. He takes an additional damage. We get rid of Twisted Bond. Yo, this is huge. Yo, this is what's happening, folks. This is what I'm talking about. All right. When we did that, you know what I'm saying? We knocked him off the railing. Like, that's huge. I was with a client. I was with a client while you were doing that. What the or the turn? Yeah, so we just knocked. Have you been adding walls? We haven't really had anybody get attacked in any more spaces. You mean like the damage thing? Oh, I guess dude, what happens when you run out of these? I guess one should have been put here. Dude, you gotta give me, like, I mean, there's just too many rules. Like, it gets overwhelming. Like, I just want the story to kind of end sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, we're an hour and 32 minutes into this horror movie and nothing's happened yet. I mean, I've been adding as many walls as I possibly can. When you run out of walls, is it because there are no more walls to be destroyed? Oh, God. So he's saying that there's one for each one, but, like, nobody died. Here, we got one more we can place. We can place one here. And then there's one more, right? But, like, I thought you could open up, like, you could open, like, from here to here as well. Like, which part of the wall gets destroyed? Like, there's multiple walls. That's what I'm saying. This is the most confusing shit ever. That's why I'm not really trying to get involved in it. Let's just pretend I know what the fuck I'm doing, and we'll keep it rolling, right? Because also an additional attack for the food attack. Oh, good call. That's what I'm saying. Only if it benefits me will we talk about a rule. How about that? Yeah, yo, another damage. Who takes this damage? The black meeple, right? Boom. Yo, this is A+. A+ work, guys. I owe all the damage to the viewers. I mean, I haven't done any of it. It's all you guys just, asking questions. Why is it the red meeple? The active killer. Oh, yeah, good call, good call. See, I am way too dumb to play Final Girl. I mean, this game, doesn't say it's for, like, ages 14 and up, and I can't get it figured out. I mean, that's fucking sad, right? Anyway, we're down to our last health, so there's no way this goes much longer. Am I right? I mean, there's just no shot. We didn't play this sprint, though. I'm afraid to sprint. To be honest, if we end up getting, like, a total failure like that. You don't have the intruders. Yeah, this one's three killers. Wingard Cottage is the map that comes with it. So, yeah, let's do our sprint. Let's just try our sprint. Oh. We may just be dead here. Yeah. We might just be dead because we did that sprint. We can't lose a life. I don't think it's worth. I think losing like this is so weak, dude. I mean, should we peak that final health token already? Or do we just take that back? fucking single success. What do you know? That's all we needed, right? So we could do our build trust. We can move up to 2 spaces. We're doing this, guys. We're gonna die anyway soon, so let's go. We move 1 space into the space with the savior. We play our build trust card. We're rolling 2 dice on a build trust. Yeah. Oh my god. I fucking hate this game. Ooh, double success on the build trust. Increase the trust by 1. Come on, we're gonna die anyway, so let's just see. Let's see how it would have played out, right? Because we would have died on that sprint, right? And I'm not checking the final health token on a failed dice roll to try to run. Like, could you imagine that movie? The girl gets up, tries to run, dies. Like, oh yeah, let's end it there. She tripped. Or the weak attack, she slaps the killer, dies. Like, come on, bro. That's the part of the game I think is fucking extra dumb. Okay, I'm done complaining. Remember, you're on a bonus dice. This is true. This is true. I mean, we would have just died. We could say we lost. Oh, that's what you're talking about. I thought you were saying, like, remember you're using the tier dice like a total bitch. Yeah, so none of that would have been valid, right? We have to re-roll this. Good call, boys. Good call. That's why you guys are here, right? To help me fumble through the final girl. All right, so we get the sprint. What were we at time-wise? So far, we did a walk for a time. We did a weak attack and lost our life. Second to last health. We do sprint, get a single success. We move into that space. Final HP point equals extra die. We got it. We got it. Thank you. And now we'll do build trust again with 3 dice since none of those other ones were valid. Good call. We get a single success, so we spend another time. And we increase the trust by 1. So we move the trust marker up to I guess you're okay. We are out of cards. We're going into planning with 3 time. We get to buy some stuff. Do we want to get another build trust and just get this guy out of here? Because believe it or not, we can actually get him to an exit space relatively soon. So, thoughts on getting another build trust? Is it worth it? I think sprint is more important. Let's take sprint because we can get him there, but we can't get ourselves there. And we have to be there, right? So let's take a sprint for 2 time, reset. Wait, are we on 3? Because we lost 2 time on a walk. Hold up. Walk. Weak attack, sprint. Build trust. We are on 3 times. So we take a sprint and a close call. We get our free cards. Walk and focus. Yo, Metaphysician, what's going on? How we doing today? We're getting into some final girl. We're actually getting our ass whooped by the Intruders at the Sunnydaze Mall. We may have a chance to save the savior right now, but it's looking pretty grim, to be honest. Octavia's getting just rinsed out here, so... return these to the tableau and reset the time to 6. You're buried in snow and ice? Where at? Got rinsed last night in Unstoppable twice. Yikes. Another go with Stalker tonight. Nice. We got some gamers out there. That's what I'm talking about, folks. Some real board gamers. Okay, killer phase. The active killer. Well, actually, it just says all killers, so we may just end up getting cooked here. All killers target the final girl, closest victim, and attack. Oh, you're in, Manitoulin Island, Canada. You're playing Stalker 2, the computer game Stalker. Is there a board game? Is it one of those board game, video game type situations? Which one's better? Board game. Nice, nice. We have a video game streamer in the chat as well. Her name is Hopeless Diplodocus. No, Hopeless Diplodocus. Plays seen her streaming out there some video games, but we're mostly play board games here. So, what is about to happen? Awaken Realms sounds good. Honestly, they all sound good. Stalker and Unstoppable. There's a board game based on the Stalker games, which are based on a film, which is based on a book. That's my type of situation right there. We love that. Seems super interesting. Okay, some people are definitely going to die here. My question would be, who's the priority target? Is it a victim? Is it us? Oh, we're not even in a space with the killer. That's actually super helpful. So all killers are going to target the final girl, closest victim, and attack. So a victim dies. Bloodlust goes up. Then we flip a terror card. Paranoia. If the savior is not on the board, discard and draw the next terror card. Otherwise, make a horror roll. Okay, let's make a horror roll. Do we roll 2? Yes, we rolled 2. Alright, we have a single success and a convert. So a single success means no effect, which is super helpful, guys. Whew. I mean, we should have rolled 3. Again, we should have rolled 3, so we did get 3 converts. That doesn't count. But we're just going to take the single success and get a no effect. We could have increased the trust by 1 there. That would have been huge. I don't think it's going to matter. We do upkeep. Let's flip a savior card. Okay. As I'm just making a massive mess here. We have no effect again. We love to see it. No effect. So we are on the I guess you're okay level with the savior. That is our trust level. So I guess you're okay says no effect. So bam. Okay. That's it for upkeep. We got rid of that minor dark power. We go into the next action phase. We've got to get something done here. I want to move the... We're actually going to take some actions here with the ally. So we're going to use one of his actions to move a space. We're going to use another of his actions to move another space. So we're going to get him on that exit space. Okay, can we not save him until he's on the maximum trust level or what? Yeah, he must be at the highest level, which is I believe you. So we are close, guys. And I think with that double success, we probably should have taken it, but it is what it is, because we could save him this turn. Yeah, I mean, we were supposed to roll 3. I mean, I say we just take it, right? We're running out of time anyway for today, so let's just do it. can exit the board and can use all ally actions. We should just reduce the horror by 1 2 here. Bam. Just use all of his actions, right? So yeah, let's do that. We'll reduce the horror by 1 goes to 3. That's big. And then yeah, if we sprint and we get there, we're good. Let's do sprint. We roll 3 dice. I'm telling you, being on your last life is huge in this game. Triple success, that's what I'm talking about. You fucking love to see it. That's what I'm talking about. We move 3 spaces for a time. We save the savior. This is huge. Let's bring a victim with us too and get our ultimate out. Haven't played Helldivers yet. You don't have a party. Here it's not very solo friendly. Helldivers sounds fun as hell. 1 space, 2 space. We save a victim and the savior. He can exit the board. Boom. Get him out of here. Alright, we take an action card worth 2 times max. Let's take a guard. We unlock. Well, let me go back a second here. So we save that final victim. We take an action card worth 2 times. We take a guard. We unlock Octavia's ultimate ability. So we're placing a tracking marker on 0 value after resolving any no success result on horror rolls or saving victims. Move the marker a space to the right when you're about to receive damage. You may reduce it by the number of the space with the marker and then return it to the 0 value. So how can you make your stream last this long? I find it difficult making it an hour long. I'm just slow, you know? And, like, the other thing is, like, you guys distract the shit out of me. You know, I'm just going to blame it on everybody else. Everybody in the chat, you know? I would have been done hours ago, but you guys are bringing up bullshit, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm just kidding. We love it. We love the chatter. I mean, that's why we're doing it, right? Oh, you probably weren't even talking to me. See? That's what I'm saying. Distracted by absolutely nothing. And we're going back to the game. So we did pretty well there, honestly. A lot of stuff happened. We got our ultimate out. I've never used Octavia's ultimate, so I think it'll be interesting to be able to deflect some of this damage. Yeah, let's keep it going. Savior's off the board though, so let's get him out of here. We can actually use those health tokens. Savior's out of here. He's gone. Anything in particular happen when we save that guy? Yeah, let's maybe he was talking to me. I stream for 3 hours minimum when doing all board games. That's how I feel. I don't, and I'm usually high. I see, like, I don't care what game you're playing. Like, if you're trying to stream it, you're not just like you're trying to explain what you're doing as well. So it's like, you know, and then you might do something wrong and somebody catches it, and then, for example, it happens a lot here. And then, you know, we'll just be like, oh yeah, this is what, you know, you gotta go back and explain yourself, hopefully. Damn, we are killing it. We're still in the action phase too. We got stuff we can do. I don't think we're gonna be able to kill all of these killers. We haven't picked up a weapon or anything, but can we search from that exit space? I don't see why not. Maybe we should have taken search instead of guard. So we take a search. We roll 3 on a search. We get a single success and a convert. We pitch, close call, and focus. We take the top 2 item cards from our space. We are in the Zap Shack, so let's take the self-help book. I think everyone is socially awkward. It's all good. I think the more socially awkward you are, the more fun. Look, we got a self-help book. So let's see. Self-help book. I mean, it's 100% useless here, right? So it's build trust action cards now cost 1 time. We've already gotten the savior off the board, so let's see what the other. A caffeinated beverage during the. Discard this during the action phase and choose one of the following. Move up to 2 spaces or gain 4 time. I think we're going to gain 4 time. We're going to discard that. The self-help book's going on the bottom of the Zap Shack. And the cards don't slide too nicely on the map. It is what it is, folks. Let's do it up. Yo, big stuff is happening. I'm telling you. Like, we're about to cook, because we're up to 9 time right now because of that caffeinated beverage. And it's unfortunate we didn't get a weapon, but we're probably gonna buy some big, like a critical blow or something big. Maybe critical blow guard this turn, close call. I mean, I'd like to get closer to. Like, what is the deal with these exploding spaces on the board? I mean, are they all just one big space, or do we still have to move? Like, are we technically in the same space as the killer right now, or are they just, it just makes a new way to get to it, right? That's the way we're gonna play it, so yeah. Let's walk. Counts as a passway no more. Okay, great. So we're gonna walk here with our last card. Alright, we can move 1 space. So let's move into the space with the gray killer. Because we were in the Zap Shack, right? You need to get this game. It looks fun. This is a great solo game. It counts as adjacent. Yeah, this game's solid. It just seems like endless content. We're gonna go into the planning phase with 9 times, so we can buy some cards here. I think Critical Blow, it is the most expensive card, but it's important that we start knocking off at least a couple of these killers. So we're gonna get Critical Blow. Hopefully we can do some damage. Now that's 6 of our time, so we only have 3 left to spend. I think a guard and a close call is the best way to spend the time, because that way we can protect ourselves, do a little damage, and reroll some dice. So we'll get the free cards as well, which are short rest, walk, focus, weak attack, so a little more damage, maybe some healing. We'll return these to the tableau, so search goes back, walk goes back, sprint goes back, close call, focus. Love to see it. We're going to enter the killer phase now. We are in the same space as the killer, so it's going to be all killers, target the final girl, closest victim, and attack. Oh, Sky Team is very good. Sky Team is very good. I love Sky Team. It is hard to get someone to play with me, but when I have played Sky Team, it's been really fun. Okay, so we're getting attacked for 1 right now, which isn't terrible. We can guard this and potentially survive because we are on our last life. So got the volume pretty high up there, sorry about that. Metaphysician subbed at tier 1. Thank you for the subscription, Metaphysician. Yo, we appreciate it. Let's roll this guard. Okay, we get a single success, so we reduce damage from the attack by 2. That's perfect because we're on our last life, so we will die. If we take a damage, like we could do something stupid like weak attack and die here, so we got to be extra careful. Yes, yeah, Metaphysician, man. W's in the chat for Metaphysician. We love to see it. So, what do we do now? We block the attack. We flip a terror card. Nobody else is getting attacked, right? No. So we're the only person in the space with the killer. So we're going to flip a terror card here. And let's see. Alright, why are they doing this to us? I don't know. If there are no victims on the board, discard and draw the next terror card. Otherwise, change the active killer, target the closest victim, move and attack. And then, so change the active killer, target the closest victim, move, and then attack. And then we have increase the horror by 1. So let's do that in that order. Yeah, that actually sounds crazy. How much snow did you get? And is it really that cold? -10, -20. Are you talking about Celsius or Fahrenheit? Because that just, my brain just breaks when I hear Celsius, because I don't know what it means. Like, so we change the active killer to, it's still snowing 1.5 feet. Oh my god, I would perish. You don't have any snow out there in the UK? We target the closest victim, so we have the gray meeple. Oh my god, the killer is running away from us. This is absolutely perfect. Gray meeple targeting the closest victim, moving and attacking. So they move for 2 now. And they cannot get to a victim. They will never go that way, right? So let's check this out. We're going to go 1 space, 2 space. Yeah, because they can't get into Stan's Sporting Goods either. That's Celsius. Yeah, we had like a little bit of snow, but not much. Only in the north. I hate very swinging weather from where I live. Does it get cold in Mexico? I would think it's just always hot. No tornadoes, no hurricanes, no earthquakes, no spiders with wings, just winter. Spiders with wings, where do we have those? Here in the UK, it's more like autumn than winter. That sounds nice. Here, it snows, it gets icy, slushy. I mean, out here in the suburbs of Philadelphia. West Philadelphia, born and raised. Spiders with wings, yeah. Leaving Earth is true. That's what I'd be doing too. Yeah, what's gonna happen now? Increase the horror. Okay, horror goes up to 4, and then we have the panic phase. So, did someone die? No. Well, there's no victims in any spaces with the killer, so we do upkeep. We don't have a savior card anymore, so. Crane flies. Oh, daddy long legs. I mean, daddy long legs here don't fly. Ew, imagine they had wings though. The link's broken? Yo, blame that on Sure Game. He was the one that gave me the forever link. Yeah, I'll get you a link right now though, so. I gotta see these flying spiders. I mean, it just sounds absurd. Okay. Yeah, I think we are back to the action phase where we can do some stuff. It's just, the guy ran away from us, man. I was really hoping to get him there. We have 1 walk. Should we jump down? I mean, it just doesn't seem smart. Maybe we do short rest here? Like, I don't know. We're here. We're here. Now, flying spiders don't truly fly with wings, but use a technique called ballooning, where they release silk threads that catch wind and the Earth's electric field to become airborne, traveling vast distances to find food, mates, or escape danger, with the invasive Joro spider being the famous example of widespread ballooning. Yo, absolutely disgusting. Imagine you're outside and a fucking spider just... Yo, that's what I'm saying. It is gross. Yeah. I don't know. Let's try. Let's walk. We could short rest. I feel like we just go in while we're rolling 3, right? So let's walk. Oh, double success. All right, we can move 2 spaces. Now, I don't think it's smart. Yeah, we're going to go like this. We're going to go 1, 2, into the space with the gray killer. We're going to do critical blow. So, this is big. This is important. Change the link. How do I do that? Double success on the critical blow. Oh my god, 3 damage. I wish we had a weapon, dude. We decrease the horror by 1, do 3 damage. To the gray killer. Boom. You love to see it. Change the link to which one? The one you posted. I thought you just used... Is this the forever link, or... Like, why do I have to do this every time I stream? Isn't that crazy? Doesn't that seem crazy? You sent me a new link. Man, I'm too dumb to figure this stuff out, I'm telling you. We appreciate you joining the Discord, though. It's nice. It's nice to have some people in there. So, wait, on a no success horror result or saving a victim. Okay, so it has to be like a full-on no success, right? To move that up. Because I would kind of like to move that up 1 right now. It would be sweet, right? Last link you sent me isn't here. I didn't change it. That's why I made another one and send it through Discord. Please change it. Fuck. How do I do that? You send it like right now? Okay, give me 1 second here, because this stuff, this is the link. Man, it is bullshit that I have to do this every time too. Like, why can't I just have like a permanent? Because you actually have to go into like the commands and stuff, and now I can't, I'm locked out of my Twitch because I'm midstream. And we're gonna get a code or something. I probably shouldn't even be doing this on my phone and stuff. West Philadelphia, born and raised. Yo, this guy is giving gifted subs. Metaphysician, dude. Yo, 5 tier 1 subs, yo. My man. That's what I'm talking about, yo. Hell yeah. Okay, we are fixing the Discord link right now as we speak. 5 gifted subs from the Metaphysician. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Okay, commands. We go to the Discord and we have a new link, so we can see if it works. Hopefully that works. Thanks for letting me know it wasn't working also. And Metaphysician, thank you for the gifted subs. We love you. Let's continue. We could do weak attack, but see, I'm afraid to weak attack because if you weak attack and you get a single success, you lose a life and we're on our last health. Hey, Chur Game, that's what I'm saying. Is you said it's supposed to be a forever link, and you know it doesn't. You know, forever was like 2 weeks ago, right? Am I right? So like, that's what I'm talking about, man. It is supposed to be a forever link. I don't know how it works though, but we appreciate you joining the Discord community. We want everyone to be in the Discord community so we can stream together. We can play, you know. We can pick games. You know, maybe you guys are sick of Final Girl. Like, you didn't change it. At least it seems. It doesn't look like I changed it. I did. In the commands. In the commands I did. Yeah, it definitely changed. It should be like the P. Yeah, 3N. In the channel? Oh man. In the channel. What does that mean? Like, oh, on Twitch. This is where I get guys, I don't know what I'm doing on here if I'm 100% honest. Like, I don't even... Where's the about me set? Like, how do I even change that, bro? Like, I don't... Are you guys talking about YouTube? Shit. Yeah, sometimes the bot works. Channel. So we can... I don't know if we can do it right now while we're streaming. That's the problem. Creator dashboard. Community. Guys, I'm so bad at this. I apologize. I will fix the links everywhere. Didn't know you can still read the command with the message. Channel settings. Ah. We did it. We've done it. Yo, we got a hype chest? What is this hype chest? Yo. This is crazy. What is happening? Guys, I don't know how to work all this stuff. Open? We can open a chest right now? We got a crazy emote. What is this? Hopefully I fixed it, Metaphysician. It says Discord It looks like the link has been updated. It's the P3NU. What's unfortunate is that I don't think it works forever. So like, the Discord links expire and then they expire and they expire. So I don't know how to get a permanent one. But we appreciate everyone joining the community, the Discord community, so we can talk more about board games and stuff. And again, thank you, Metaphysician, for the gifted subs. We have a hype train going. I don't know what that is, but it sounds important. So that's a permanent one. Good stuff. All right. Hopefully that stays permanent. What is about to happen here, man? I feel like we can either bum rush the killer or we're just gonna die. We're on our last life. I am debating doing a short rest. Let's do a short rest. If we get life back here, though, you want a bum rush? I think we could do that. I'm down for it. That doesn't include a short rest, though, because then, you know, we get some life back. We don't have any weapons, dude. I don't want to lose any more time, though. Let's do weak attack while we're still on our last leg. This is bum rush, right? We get a double success. That does a damage to the gray guy. He's on... Oh, man, I wish we had a weapon or something, right? That does one more damage. There's no way we're killing these three, right? We're all in agreement that I'm going to die here. Trust the dice. I never trust the dice, but we will try. Yeah, so that's that. Let's see what happens. We're gonna go into planning with 3. Is that really all the time we have? We did critical blow, walk. No, it should have been 5. We go to planning with 5. We take retaliate and close call. We get the free cards back. We reset the time to 6. Return these action cards to the tableau. Okay, retaliate's important. I feel like if we get hit by the gray one and they are the active killer, we can kill them. So if we get away killing one of the guys, I'll be fine, right? Let's go. We do killer phase, so we are getting attacked. We have to retaliate this, right? So it's going to be all killers, target the final girl, closest victim, and attack. So we are the only victim or final girl in a space with the killer. So we are getting attacked for 2 right now. So we're going to retaliate this. And we have 2 close calls, which is so big. Like, I think this is important that we play a retaliate here and we can kill one of the killers at least, and then possibly find a weapon. So we end up getting a single success here and then a convert and a tier. So we're going to pitch walk and focus to take a double success, ignore all damage from the attack, and do 2 damage back. So this is big. 1 damage. Let's see. No way. Oh, he comes back to life with 1 health. That's unfortunate. So he's still on the board. The action phase ends. We go to panic phase. Nobody panics. Oh my god, this guy attacked us. Died. Just the token, so adrenaline. Okay, so we get 2 extra dice. I think it's only 1. Like, you don't get an extra dice for each killer that's on its last leg, right? Or do you? You have another dice? Like a third? Like a 4th dice? No way. Two extra... You're on 1, killer's on 1. Nice. But my question is kind of like, if 2 of the killers were on their last health, we only get 1 extra from that, right? Not 2 extra. Okay. Well, when someone dies, I know this from Game explaining the rules a lot. So he said that, like, whenever somebody loses their final health, the phase immediately ends. So then we go to panic and upkeep. Oh, it's 2 extra. You have to check the Intruders rule. I could do that real quick. Intruder final death and final health tokens. When one of the killers still has its black final health token and loses its final health, there's still at least one other killer on the board. The phase doesn't immediately end as it normally would. Oh man, I'm glad I read this because it doesn't end, right? First, lay the dead killer on its side, then change the active killer and finish the current phase. After the phase is done, check the dead killer's black final health token. If the token is blank, the killer is truly dead and should be removed from the board. If the token has health, however, replenish the killer's health per the normal rules, replacing its black final health token with a white one. Stand the meeple back up. That killer is still alive, ready to continue to terrorize you. Although each killer has its own final health token, you only get +1 die bonus regardless of how many killers are down to their final health token. Okay, so that answers all of our questions. Actually, I did that wrong. So what we were supposed to do is finish the phase, find out if they were on that last health. So, I mean, we can kind of work a little bit backwards. So, let's just say, like, we did the retaliate, right? And then they were down to their last health, right? But not dead. We change the active killer to the black. Like, how does it go? I think it just goes down. So it goes down to the black as the active killer. Then we would flip a terror card, yes? We flip a terror card now. So, wow, the phase doesn't immediately end. All right, collateral damage. Target the final girl and move twice. This guy is coming after us. I mean, all 3 of them are, am I right? Target the final girl and move twice. So he's definitely going to get in our space. And then we have for each railing space containing at least 1 victim the killer moves through, including its starting and ending spaces, push 1 victim over the railing. Wow, that is a lot of victims. Okay, so 2 victims are about to die here. I mean, we have the black meeple targeting us and moving twice. So they can move a total of 4 spaces. So 1 space, they're going to push a victim over a railing. He's going to die. Bloodlust will go up. Horror will go up. They're going to move into this space, push a victim over the railing. He's going to die, I think. Yeah, it just says push a victim over the railing. Bloodlust will go up. The dark power is now revealed. Guys, this is sketch. This is what I'm saying, man. Like, we are so cooked. No remorse. All right, roll a die at the start of each upkeep phase. If the result is greater than the number of killers, increase the bloodlust. Yikes. Somebody's going to have to remind me of that. But we're going to finish the movement here. So they're going to move for that second time and enter our space. So we're now surrounded, basically. I think we're just cooked. It is what it is. We're going to go out with a bang. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so upkeep phase. Roll a die at the start of each upkeep phase. If it's just 1 die. It says if the result is greater than the number of killers, increase the bloodlust. So we have 3 killers, and the result was greater. So we increase the bloodlust again. How is that helpful? Like, that is bad. I guess it's not meant to be helpful, but okay. Horror goes up. Yikes, we are just getting swamped here. Okay, so then it is action phase, right? Wow, not really much we can do with a focus, short rest, and 2 close calls. We could heal? Wait, why didn't we buy cards? Oh, we got... because it was the killer phase. Oh my god. Dude, we are so dead. This is what we have in hand. We have short rest, 2 close calls, and a focus. With 2 killers in our space. I mean, do we short rest it? Maybe just heal up a little bit. Maybe search. We need a weapon, dude. The grenade would be big. I don't know. Let's short rest. Alright, we get a triple success on the short rest, so we do get 2 life back, and we're now just rolling 3 dice, right? Okay. Hopefully I'm doing this right. There's only 1 dead in this future. Yeah, it's me, for sure. So, like, we can't really do shit with 2 close calls and a focus, so... And we can't even move, to be honest, so we're just stuck here. We go into planning, though. We can't pick up retaliate, but guard seems good. Let's go into planning, take a guard for 2, so we're at 3. And what can we get for 2, like, to, like, I don't know, save us? I mean, it's going to be that or Furious Strike. Like, guard or Furious Strike. Or we could sell, focus, close call, go. Yeah, maybe we do that. Hold on. We go back to the action phase. You want another guard? Like 2 guards? Yeah, we are going to get attacked twice. That seems smart. Or do we sell all 3 of these cards for a time? We go up to 8 time. We pick up guard and critical blow. Yes, they will both attack. It's true. It's true. I think we do just need 2 guards, like you said. But then we waste that extra time. I think that's fine. Unless we sell 1 card. Then we can get, like, sprint and 2 guards, right? Because we're at 5. So if we sell a focus... Yeah, let's sell one of our cards. Where did it go? Where's the focus? It's over here. Let's sell our focus. We get 2 guards. So we're on 6. We get guard, sprint, and we're out of time. We take our free cards. We return these to the tableau, reset the time to 6. We do killer phase. So we are getting attacked here. Retaliate goes back. Okay. Killer phase. All killers. Target the final girl, closest victim, and attack. Okay. 2 killers are in our space. We're getting attacked for 2. We play 1 guard. Wait. Do they attack separately? We're so cooked. We're getting attacked for 2. I guess we do the black one first since they're the active killer. Oh. Damn, we get 2 converts? That's a no success horror roll though, so we could move. Yo, can you do this with Octavia? I think we pitch close call walk. Reduce damage from the attack by 2. Pretty sure they attack in sequence. Active killer, then next. That's the way we're doing it because the red is not near us. So we do black first. We pitch 2 cards to get a single success. Reduce damage from the attack by 2. So we're safe from that attack. Okay. That's fine. We get attacked by the gray one next. Okay. We guard this as well. Alright, we get another double convert, dude. This is bad. We have to pitch weak attack and close call to survive. And then all we have left is a sprint. What a waste of cards. I mean, all we can really do is run away at this point. It's a bit of a shame, but it is what it is. Let's keep going. Okay. Man, we are still in the killer phase, aren't we? So we do a terror card next. The finale is very close. It was wearing a mask. Increase the horror by 1. Okay, all for dinner. Enjoy the games and catch you on the flip side. Metaphysician, thanks again for stopping in. We hope to see you in all of the future streams. And yeah, we'll see you on the Discord too. Definitely reach out. Let's see what happens here. If there are no victims on the board, there's definitely victims on the board. Discard and draw the next tarot card. Otherwise, change the active killer. All right, so Trish becomes the active killer. That's the red one. The finale is going to come out soon. And then we have target the closest victim, move and attack. So definitely just going to move right into this space, right? And kill another victim. So then Bloodlust will go up again. That's really rough. They're moving for 3 and attacking for 2 then. Let's see what happens. So panic phase. Nobody's going to panic, right? This guy's actually here. And then for upkeep phase, we roll a die at the start of the upkeep phase. And if the result is greater than the number of killers, increase the bloodlust. So we do that again, and now they're moving for 3 and attacking for 3. Dude, we are so dead. It's just a matter of when, right? My god, all we have is a sprint. Like, let's try to save some victims. Like, I don't even know what to do here. See, they won't follow us into any of the spaces with the killers, though. It's just such a shame, man. Such a shame. We could go into Zap Shack, try to pick up an item. Let's do that. We sprint. That's all we have, guys, is a sprint. So let's roll a sprint. We get a single success. We can move 2 spaces. We go into... Let's go to military surplus. We can get a gift card. Let's go to military surplus. So we're going to go through this broken spot in the wall. 1 space. 2 space. We go to military surplus. Now we go to planning with 5. Okay, we purchase a search. And... damn. Search puts us on 3. We take a distraction, I guess. Or maybe a sprint. I don't know. What do you guys think? Yeah, we are getting absolutely murked here. Quick EC. I don't know what really even what to do. Like, we had to just run away there. So we have 5 time. We pick up a search and a distraction. We reset the time to 6. We do the killer phase. Okay. So all killers. Target the final girl. Closest victim. And attack. Okay. Nobody's in a space with the killer, so then we flip a terror card, right? This is the last terror card. So, oh my god. Amphetamines? Why do I feel like that's not supposed to be in this pack? It definitely is. At the beginning of the killer phase, the killer with the lowest health recovers 2 health. Bro, that's the end. We're definitely dead. So they get 2 extra health. Daisy is in here. All right, I think we lost. She keeps stepping on the stream deck. Say hi. Say hello. Yeah, she's the cutie. Look what she did to the cards, though. You know what I'm saying? She's a licker. You gonna say hi, Daisy? You made a Final Girl card for your dog? Dude, Daisy would not survive Final Girl. Would you? Would you, Daisy? Everybody loves you. Look, she got the New Year's, she has the New Year's, New Year's bandana, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, she's killing it, right? Aren't you? Oh, she's getting up on the table. What are you doing up here, Daisy? What are you doing? You're crazy. I did put you up here, I know. Damn, so what happens to Octavia then? I guess she's just dead, right? Because we are actually running out of time, dude. I feel bad, man. Like, we didn't get to finish the game. I mean, we could do, like we could do a short rest. I mean, if we do a week, no. See, we got 3 health back. We have to win this, right? I don't know about win it. I mean, you know what really hurts? Like, the part that screws me over is the part where, like, we finally kill the first. You went down? Let me put you down. We finally get the first killer, right? Guy comes back to life immediately. A Spaniel or Cavalier looks to be a Cavalier. Yeah, it's King Charles Cavalier. She sounds like an actual pig. I don't know if you guys can hear her at all, but she's very interested in empty bottles. Like I threw a Pepsi bottle over there earlier. I don't know if you guys saw that. Once per action phase, you can growl at a victim in your space to move them 1 space, then the killer moves 1 space towards you. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good idea. She loves to growl, this is why I put it that way. That's, what kind of dog is it? She is carrying around the Pepsi bottle. A Yorkshire Terrier, we used to have one like that. Oh my god, she's making a lot of noise, dude. Dude, she's freaking out. You also made an item for your dog? Like what, a bone? I don't even know what to do at this point, guys. The dog cooked the table. I mean, it's a shame. We're gonna have to call this a loss. But there's no way we're not. There's just no way we're losing Octavia to this. He was Staffordshire, but Terrier, and he wouldn't survive Final Girl either. That's what I'm saying. Daisy is not cut out for Final Girl. You know, she's fine to walk on the table, right, dog? Come here. Come here. She is cute, though. Look at this. She's very, very interested in this bottle. You know, she wants this bottle, like, so bad. Like, look. She will knock it over immediately. Yep, see? Ready? Good job. Good job. You see, if we can get a better view. Yeah. You gonna get it? Final girl with the Daisy. She's a constant licker, dude. We don't like when you lick. What are you staring at? Look at her. His skill. Dude, she loves this bottle. Like, I don't know. Any bottle. It just has to be empty. That's really it. Yeah. So yeah, this was it's been real, guys. I don't think we can recover from this. We were close. I feel like I've played the Intruders like 2 or 3 times, and I feel like every time I've gotten to kill one killer, and we always just get swamped by the other ones. And it doesn't matter the location either. Like the Wingard Cottage, the one that they come with, is also hard. But yeah, we they were definitely cooked at this point. Also made an event themed of my dog Nina's owner. At the start of each action phase, roll a die, then apply the effect. Of the associated result. 1, discard this card. 2, no effect. 3 to 4, decrease the horror by 1. 5, move a space. 6, move up to 2 spaces. That's actually genius. You could put other items in, man. You could do leash. Like if you get the leash, you can move 2 spaces or stuff like that. Like that seems pretty good idea. How'd you make these cards? Are they like real cards, or did you just print like a thing? All right, she's dipped. She dipped. You can make it with the Van Ryder official page, so you can actually make your own Final Girl card. That's actually pretty cool. Man, I wonder, should we do that? This got absolutely destroyed by the dog. But I mean, I don't think it's salvageable, but we could try. Where was this guy? These were all dead, right? I mean, let's at least see what the finale was, right? You also made one of your partner. Very nice, very nice. Does your partner play Final Girl? Or did you just make it? That would be my only question. Is it like... Yeah, I have no clue where these go. We're gonna blame this on Daisy. You win. The Intruders had a sudden death by Daisy. It's true. I mean, she did sweep them off the board. Uh, damn, man. It's all good though, you know. It happens. I don't think. I think our chances of winning were slim to none anyway. Like there's just no shot. I mean, I wanted to try like the ultimate ability. Octavia's ultimate ability. Like, we had options, right? We could have started saving victims. We could have gotten a few failed horror results. And damn, the horror went up twice too with that bloodlust. So yeah, I think. Did she reveal our final health token? Dude, where's our final health token? So this one should have been out. This one goes here. This one goes here. I mean, technically, if you look at it, there's only one killer left, right? Luckily, my cat doesn't attack my minis. When he was younger, he used to chase dice. Yeah, I mean, it was my fault, obviously, because I put Daisy on the table. But we only did that because Hopeless Diplodocus wants to, likes to see the Daisy. So, and it is rare that she comes running in, but she did come running in today. So we're gonna chalk this up to a loss. We are running out of time. Officially out of time. We are 100% out of time. I have to go upstairs, do some Christmas stuff. But this was a great stream. I want to say thanks to everyone for stopping in, hanging out, calling me out on my rules bullshit, because that really did help. We learned a lot. For your partner ultimate, I made the following. Oh, and you said nope just because. That was the only thing I wanted to know. You just made it because. That's hilarious. We love that. So you said it does the following? I thought I saw that somewhere. For my partner ultimate, I made the following. Yo, is it a real card? Can you post a picture of it in the Discord? Is it possible to have a final guy? What are your thoughts on that, Hopeless Diplodocus? I mean, all of the final girls have been girls so far, right? And the game is called Final Girl, so is it fair? I mean, we're not complaining at all. I'm just curious. In the killer phase, whenever the killer passes through or ends in your location, at the end of that movement, choose one. Do 1 damage. Move 2 spaces. Victims do not follow. Move 1 space. Only 1 victim may follow. Is it fair? I mean, I was just saying, like, is it, like, are we ever going to get a final guy, I guess? I don't know. I guess, just forget. Yeah, it's thematic for her. It is? In the killer phase, whenever the killer passes through or ends at your location. Never final guys. Okay. He said it's thematic. That's pretty good. Yeah, we have to see who's streaming, yo. Can we get a can we get a good raid in here? Like, you guys help me out with the raids. We love it. God, I hate stream or Twitch. I don't know how to like do any stuff on it, How do we? I just feel like they need to fix it. We could make a Hopeless Diplodocus final girl. That's what I'm saying. Maybe we should. Maybe you should go on their website, make the final girl. I will get it, play it, can see the results, and you could be there for like thematic reasons. Like, I would not do that, or I would do that. Blah, blah, blah. Stuff like that. We're going to search and filter by category board games for this. And we have some clumsy dice playing. It looks like a lot of the board game streamers are not English. I apologize for that, but like, what else can we do? Oh, Twilight Imperium with 4 friends. What do you guys think? Or Marvel Legendary Member Challenge. Bagel Top Games. How do I do it? You go to vanridergames.com. The event. Yeah, Chert Game knows more than I do about it. You'd have to ask him, honestly, but it would be cool, right? Hopefully it doesn't. If it costs anything, let me know. We'll cover the cost. We'll get a Hopeless Diplodocus final girl. I mean, it'd be hilarious, right? Who are we raiding today, by the way, guys? We got to get in there. We got to get the raid going. Twilight Imperium with friends. Oh, you just print it. Okay. Oh, it's free. That's awesome. Yeah, we're definitely doing it then. We are definitely doing it. We'll do the random killer and map, and then we'll have Hopeless Diplodocus as the final girl. Thoughts on Twilight Imperium? We do have to go, though. Everybody else is here. I can hear the commotion going on upstairs. Thanks again, guys. We're out of here. Yeah, much love. And enjoy Twilight Imperium. I will catch you guys later. Yeah, everyone enjoy the rest of your day. And thanks again.